Hello everybody to another dawn and another day in Satisfactory. So today I'm going to show you my low radiation nuclear power plant. So let me just hop in through the entrance here. So we've got a gate entrance. Inside the security hut actually is a power switch to turn off the uranium mine. Couldn't say that then. Right, so why is this a low radiation nuclear power plant, you ask? Well, I'm not wearing a suit. I don't intend to wear a suit. And I know in the next update we can have a hover pack as well as a suit, but it's it's a pain to keep making all of those filters, etc., and using them unless you absolutely have to. So here I have two reactors, both overclocked at 150. I can hover over here, and we can look at the processes that goes through on the nuclear plant. So you start off with your blender here with the uranium itself, making encased uranium cells, and then they go around. I've got a sink here. Go to this chap, making the uranium fuel rods. Go into there. Now, there are a few places on this little plant of mine that are a bit dicey sometimes to actually service. This here, if I get the angle right, I can service the check without being irradiated. There you go. This one is dodgy. I can sometimes, but quite often it's a case of getting quick, check it, make sure it's working fine, and then get out. Oh, there you go, I'm fine. Now I can reach everything. I can reach everything and lay new lines and do wherever else I want. Other than that, those few locations there, everything else I can just go down to and just check if I want to check, make sure everything's working okay, check on the valves. There's no need for a suit. The only location on this whole place that I would need a suit is where you can see the saves that take longer. Where you can see the extra fence I've got here with another radiation symbol. So this is the location on the site that deals with plutonium fuel cells. Now that's dangerous in there. I can actually go past this fence and land and put my suit on, but I'm not going to be able to go up to that or that and actually, check them and do any work on them without putting the suit on. But that's the only place. Everywhere else I can access, I can do wherever I want. There's no problem with the whole of this nuclear power plant, basically. As far as radiation is concerned, I can just wander around and do all the different servicing, all the different checking, see what the problems are, and and fix them. Now I am going to be changing this soon to have two more cores, each overclocked, so they're currently basically 6 base cores. And all I want to say is, for those who are going to make a low radiation nuclear power plant, I want to know how I've done it and when you upscale, what you've got to be aware of, and that is density. The nuclear waste and other nuclear components, radioactive components, they get worse based on their density. The more of them there are in a single location, the worse it's going to get. So I've got this running super sweet right now, whereby nothing piles up. There's no build up of any kind of nuclear waste or radioactive material anywhere on this site. Once it's created, it's got rid of. Simple as that. There's a tiny little bit of backup on that line there, but it's minimal. So when I increase the amount of cores on this site, I mean, I don't, just because you can say, oh, look, there's loads of space to build more buildings. No, there's not. What I don't want to be doing is increasing the density on this site. So when I introduce more cores, I will be spreading out some of these other buildings further out just to make sure that there's no sort of like locations on my site where there's a build up of particular material that then makes it impossible for me to actually have this low radiation system. And there's plenty of room. I mean, there's the whole world. I just spread things out slightly, make conveyor belts slightly longer, go into other buildings, and that's it. It's no need for a radiation suit, no need to keep making the iodine filters. Works perfect. Great, so I hope that inspired you to have a go at making a low radiation nuclear power plant for yourself. It's not difficult. You just gotta keep your mind on density and think, okay, how do I, spread out my location? Right, see you all for the next video. Bye now.